Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games here with Gur, and this is the after action report for the Irish-American Coalition campaign. Say hello, Gur.
Hello.
Okay, so for those of you who've never seen one of these videos before, this is something that I think is unique to my channel. It's where I always do a video after I've completed a campaign in whatever series it is, and I just talk about things that I think I did right, things that I think I did wrong, and you in the comments would please let me know what things you think I did right and wrong, and then we can all hopefully become better players together. So, do you want to get started, Gur?
I mean, I think probably my biggest mistake was ignoring my review the American military tree for so long. I was just mainly focused on the American war economy during the Civil War because the bonuses are just so good.
Yep, that we can do it is pretty awesome. Alright, yeah.
And also, I kind of went down Monroe Doctrine really aggressively because I wanted to see the War Plan Purple stuff because I've never gone through that fully.
But in hindsight, you feel it wasn't optimal?
No, I don't think it was really needed. I mean, sure, we have Cuba and Haiti. I think it would have been better to get Reconstructing America done first.
Oh, but you have Haiti and its 5 military factories in the faction now. Actually, no, I think that's 5.
And I've got...
Wait, you think you cut out? You've got what?
I've got Cuba as a puppet too. They've got 27 divisions and no manpower.
Yep. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, I guess maybe you should have gone down Reconstructing. You know, just to flip it over here to Ireland, some things that I think I might have done wrong is maybe I should have... I think if I could do it again, I'd do military industry much faster. Because when I define my industrial strategy, I get bonuses periodically, like every 6 months or so, into different things like guns or tanks or planes. And so that seems to me kind of like the immigration reform to be something that the earlier it's done, the more it's going to pay off over the course of a long game.
Yeah. So wait, which part of the tree is that?
That's if you look on the far, if you go down to the reforming the armed forces, and then go to the left, you'll see military industry, then heavy industry focus, and then down there is define the industrial strategy, and that was letting me every 6 months define an area of my military production where the equipment would have a reduced cost.
Ooh. Yeah, no. That is really good. And also, I feel like it feels like a no-brainer kind of to go heavy industrial focus. Actually, no, consumer goods. Do you get minuses to your consumer goods in the tree?
Not a ton. I've basically just the Irish-American trade and the Atlantic Trade Commission. Actually, I am still suffering from Black Monday. Yeah.
So, I don't know what you were supposed to have done.
Me neither. I just don't know. Also, if I could, I'd probably promote the Irish. This is just as far as stuff I would have done in a different order. It's really difficult as Ireland because this is not a normal game since I was cooperating with you, but I still probably should have gotten promoting the Irish language earlier so I'd have more political power.
Oh, that? Yeah, that would have been really good, especially with all those Ulster riots.
Yeah, those were a serious drain on my political power over the course of the whole game.
I wonder...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what?
Go ahead.
I was wondering if, yeah, I think if you go negotiate with the Unionists, you may be able to end it.
What?
Because if you look at the end of Ire Nua, you can solve the Unionist tension.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. But just I thought that once I destroyed the volunteer force, then things would stop. Either there'd be no civil war, or the events would stop. So it turned out I was quite wrong about that. Speaking of things that I'm quite wrong about, so at the moment I've got only 4.3 thousand recruitable population available to me, and I'm on scraping the barrel. Something, two things. What? I really what?
Oh, I was gonna say, but at least you have 200 divisions.
Yes, I do have a few hundred divisions, but if I could go back, there'd be two things I'd do different. The first would be, like, for example, with India, I'd actually probably maybe even just entirely get rid of my direct Irish divisions that are completely full of Irishmen, because I've got, let's see, 65, 16... Most of my divisions, except for the 65 that are hanging out in China right now, are all entirely made up of Irishmen. If I could have gone back, I would have begun to make all of my divisions be made of Indian or Chinese troops, and all of them would be trained at least to regulars before they go into battle.
Yeah.
I actually have some green troops. That
saves you a lot of manpower.
Oh yeah, tons of manpower, and I would have taken far less casualties.
Well, and also doing that, you wouldn't have to be on scraping the barrel and getting all those horrible minus.
Exactly. So those, I think, my manpower management was, I think, some of the worst stuff I did in this game.
And don't forget not having 40 width divisions.
Right. Well, okay, that sort of was an honest mistake. So for those of you who didn't catch me bringing it up during the campaign, as you all know, we had technical difficulties throughout the game, and there was a point where I did make 40 width divisions, but then we desynced, and then we went back to the last save file, and I had completely forgotten that I'd no longer had 40 width divisions. I had reverted back to the 20 width. And I definitely wouldn't have 200 divisions if I had the 40 width.
No. And hey, that may have helped you realize that you'd need just Indian divisions.
Yeah.
But in the end, I mean, 20 width divisions aren't too bad. And it helped in Asia.
Oh, yeah. Asia. Nothing like a land war in Asia. That was so much fun.
No, nothing like Mongolia being a major.
Right. No kidding. Let's see. So who's left in the world? You have Middle Europa, and Russia's the only member of the Entente left. South.
Because, you know, they're still holding strong against Middle Europa.
Yep. Well, it's a barren wasteland that they have to go through.
It does help that Lithuania left Middle Europa because the Commonwealth was destroyed somehow.
Yeah, they must have. There must have been some sort of coup. Either they didn't go enough. They went too far Polish or too far Lithuanian. Yeah, I think you're right. It's they went too far Polish, and then the Lithuanians couped, or they went too far Lithuanian, and then they just became Lithuania.
You know, it'd be funny if it was they went too far Polish because Mindog is still their king.
Yeah.
So it looks like Mindog undid everything that he's been doing up to this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, other things. Oh, modern tanks. Didn't do that optimally because, in fact, let's try this now. I'm going to try to request a license production for you. I want to see if I can specifically ask for your tank variant. The one called Patton, right? That's your variant?
The A2?
No, it just says Patton.
It's like the Morgan BT45A2.
Nope, it just says Patton. Okay, so I guess you cannot get variant licenses. Here, I'm just going to unpause it just so we can see what happens. All right, well, that clears up something that I had thought was a mistake, because what I was about to say was that I should have... Wait, see... Oh, yeah, I hear it. Morgan BT45 MK1?
No, mine are A2.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, well, what I had been about to say was that I should have requested production of your variant and then made a variant on the variant, but I guess that could become something that becomes too big too fast. But still, I probably should have just researched the modern tanks and not spent so many of my factories building them myself. Since you've got all the factories, I should have continuously just focused on researching my own stuff, researching the stuff, and then you pay for the license production, and then I get the tanks from you, since you're the arsenal of victory. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I right now have 54,000 modern tanks. So yeah, that could have definitely been done.
Yeah, and then
I've been making so many of them that I had to declare war on South Africa just to get chromium.
Yeah, exactly. So that is something I definitely could have done better in this kind of co-op situation. And nothing else is coming to mind for me. What do you think?
I think the invasion of Japan may have been able to have gone a little better. Like me realizing that Nagoya wasn't a port, so none of my troops were going in because I told them to go into a city that we didn't have connection to.
Right, yeah, that was a mistake. We had some naval superiority problems as well. Definitely could have been
There's
smoother.
a lot of ocean to cover over here.
Oh yeah, tons of it. That's what makes it a pain. And I hate island hopping. Let's see.
I think it may have been better to have just invaded Japan. Like, we had the Attu Island, and I had upgraded its infrastructure and its naval base.
Yep.
We could have probably easily invaded northern Japan and gone from there. I still actually have that battle plan drawn up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, from over here. Attu Island. Let me just zooming in on my screen for people so they know what we're talking about. Come right down here and take northern Japan. Isolate Hokkaido. Perhaps. Well, hindsight and all that. Boy, China looks like shit because of this Sino coalition.
Yeah, you'd think it'd like break apart now that Japan is gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the coder. Oh, speaking of invasions, we could have done the invasion of the Union of Britain a little better. Some of that's on me. I should have. It didn't even occur to me, though, that Ireland wouldn't have access to naval invasions. That you'd have to research it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, especially as a island nation.
Yeah. It just shows what a peaceful people the Irish are. You know, they didn't want to do this. They had to do this.
Yes. Also, I'm sad that you haven't gotten cores from, like, the Highlands or Cornwall.
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to, but I guess I just get claims.
Maybe if you release the rest, you might have.
I don't know. Well,
but, I mean, although the Highlands is on.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I think I was supposed to have some part of. I think I was supposed to get the Scottish Highlands and Cornwall. I think.
I'm surprised if you wouldn't also get Wales.
I don't. Yeah, some sort of Celtic Union thing. I'm looking right now, trying to see.
It actually would be cool if you could like form the Celtic Union.
Yeah, I can release Ulster.
Oh gosh! So now they can have all of their alcohol and peace.
Yeah, and just be in peace. Also, it says that I can release the United Mexican States.
Because of the Yucatan.
Oh, right. Yes, that is correct.
Though I did actually get an event after I puppeted the Philippines. I didn't fully read it because I just thought it was another puppet event, but it actually freed the Philippines from it. They're no longer my puppet.
I see. So I'm just going to test. It says here, so yeah, I think I'm just going to lose everything if I were to release the Union of Britain. Yeah, I get no sorts of claims at all.
Wow.
Jeffrey Butler in charge.
Hey, you have a claim on this Highlands, and oh yeah, now we can actually see where your claims are. Yeah, it was just the Highlands and Cornwall.
Yep, there's my flags. Very strange, very strange. Well, anyway, I think that's enough. Those in the comments, thank you all for joining us on this super fun campaign. Let us know in the comments anything you feel we could have done better. And be sure to go to the channel, subscribe, and check out other playlists of other games that I play. Gur, you got anything to say?
No, other than that, I hate Canada. But other than that, no.
Yeah, that's just, you know what you should do despite the Canadians? Release Quebec right now.
Oh,
it'll trigger
yeah,
so many Canadians right now.
Look, our manifest destiny doesn't involve the Quebec people, so...
There it is. There it is.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
All right, and on that note, thanks for joining us. You all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye.